Afternoon, friends. Ash here, WAT News. Um, I might have fell into something or it might be nothing, right? So I started to do another Yang Enterprises dig, and I fell into something real weird because in my search I saw that there was some LLCs and people. There was people named Yang Wang, but if you the name Wang Yang, if you go backwards, right? Wang Yang is the China is the sorry, he's in the vice premier, special representative of President Xi Jinping, and his name is Wang Yang. He's the vice premier, special representative of President Xi Jinping. His name is Wang Yang. And here's his bio here. And not saying anything untoward is going on with Wang Yang. But what had happened was he's a member of the Politburo and chairman of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference. Wang was one of the 4 vice premiers of China in Premier Li Keqiang's government between 2013 and 18. So, getting back to the Yang Wang, I fell into Yang Wang, and I started to wonder, why is there all these people? There's 75 individuals that go by the name of Yang Wang in California. Now that itself might not be so strange, but these individuals collectively are associated with 75 companies in 19 different cities. The cities are Alhambra, Alviso, Arcadia, Canoga Park, City of Industry, Claremont, Downey, Dublin, El Monte, La Canada, Flint Ridge, La Puente, Palo Alto, Pasadena, Phillips Ranch, Pico Rivera, Rosemead. And then I started to see that there's all these people named Yang Wang who are officers of different domestic corporations. California Domestic Corporation, Yang Wang agent, registered agent Yang Wang, March 20th, 2003. Yang Wang officer, American National, Boston University. So it seemed really odd that all these people with the same name, which is Wang Yang's name inverted, would be, in these companies, right? Yang Wang, manager, AMMR LLC, Nevada Domestic Limited Liability. All these different states have Auto Map ATH Inc., Yang Wang registered agent. And I looked and I'm not saying it's connected to Wang Yang. I'm just noticing that it's his name backwards, and it's all these people either named Yang Wang or who are officers in these companies. It just seems like that wouldn't be the case, right? And they're all different companies. Catadia, Cross Unique Inc., Yang Wang registered agent, Yang Wang registered agent. All different dates too. Filing date April 1st, 2014, March 16, 2007, 2018. Here's a Yang Wang officer, eCloud Express Inc. So it's like suspicious to me. It set off my intuition, because why are all these people Yang Wang managing member, Ascentech LLC, registered agent Shang Hongwei? These might just be all Chinese companies, and there might not be anything to it, but why are all these people's name Yang Wang always the registered agent almost every time? Yang Wang, Yang Wang, Yang Wang, Yang S. Wang. Yang Wang, officer, Golden Sun Tours, Golden Coffee Electrical. Says he's an agent, so maybe this person is an agent, some kind of, that helps start companies up. I'm not sure. Gold Luck Logistics, Yang Wang. These are more recent, February 4th, 2019. Yang Wang agent, Great Senses Enterprises. So it's all these different companies with Yang Wang as the registered agent. Someone's got to find out if this is the same person. Is it the same Yang Wang every time? And why are all these companies? Are these the same Yang Wang every time, or is it different? Is it 75 different Yang Wangs in the state that happen to be working as agents or officers for different companies, right? It seems a little bit strange. And Wang Yang, in like I said, is this person's, and I'm not saying that this is his company's, but just seems odd, right? There was also a Wang Laboratories, was a computer company founded in 1951 by An Wang and G.Y. Chu. The company was successfully headquartered in Cambridge, Mass., Tewksbury, Mass., and finally in Lowell, Mass. At its peak in the 80s, Wang Laboratories had annual revenues of $3 billion and employed over 33,000 people. It's one of the leading companies at the time. So, I'm not saying anything's wrong with these people, but just noticing another Wang. And I was digging into AECOM, URS, and Yang Enterprises, Inc. And I came up with this, which is from the National Labor Relations Board, case number 12CA207291, filed 10/2/17, status closed. It looked like they have an initial letter to charged party. The docket activity list does not reflect all actions in this case. This document may require redactions before it could be viewed. So there was an initial letter to charged party and then letter approving withdrawal request. I'm not sure what this is about. Withdrawal adjusted. Refusal to furnish allegation. Refusal to furnish information. Okay. So this was back to the case that I talked about where they were charged with defrauding the government they were managing a fleet of cars for NASA, and they kept reporting all these tires that had been damaged that weren't actually damaged, and so they defrauded the government of over $300,000, I believe it was. So, but the case was at the end it was thrown out, and we don't know why. So, I think this is this case. And I just wanted to check up on that. And this is another article from that. Space agency says contractors systemically defrauded the government. So this case, this rabbit hole maybe has turned into the Yang Wang, Yang Wang, Wang Yang rabbit hole. So don't try to say that too fast. And I'm not making fun. I just think it's funny how the names are. Some of these names, if you invert it back, is now coming up with like different companies, right? And I don't know how the names work. Is it just happen to be Yang Wang? Backwards is Wang Yang, who is a China diplomat that's working, for China. I don't know. I just thought that those coincidences were strange. And this is the space agency says contractors systematically defrauded the government. And this was back in 2015, September the 10th. Kennedy Space Center vehicle fleet managers systematically defrauded the government out of nearly $400,000 by replacing thousands of tires too soon. So yeah, we know this already. And we'll have to figure out why that got thrown out, right? It looks like it was a pretty solid case. It looked like there was evidence of it. And, did somebody just get rid of this because they didn't want to have anybody look into it? We don't know that, but... so I'll have to see if there's more to this Yang Enterprises. Is there any connection from Yang Enterprises to Yang Wang? I don't know, and I'm not alleging so. I just thought it was strange. I look for like patterns and coincidences and things, and when I start to see names and repeating all the time of the same thing, I start to look into that. So that's what led me to Wang Yang and then Yang Wang. Because I was actually looking up Yang Enterprises, and then I saw Yang Wang, and I said, wait a minute, what's Yang Wang? There's a Yang Wang Enterprises, so, you could just change the name slightly and just keep making other LLCs, and I'm not saying they did that, but it appears that could be. Could this be like some kind of, it's starting to look like there's some kind of string of LLCs created, and I don't know if they're for a purpose or if it's just that they happen to be from these Yang Wang people, and maybe they're just some industrious folks who are making different companies and doing a lot of business here. I don't know, right? We don't want to say they're doing something nefarious if they aren't, but I just look for, like I said, I look for patterns, and I look for things that stand out, and that stood out to me, that many people named Yang Wang are in companies all over the state of California, especially where we know that China has a big interest in the port and other things, right? So anyway, guys, with that, I appreciate it, and have a great Sunday, and I'll report back soon. This is Ash, WAT News, signing off for now.